April snowstorm hit the plains, leaving nearly 4 feet of snow in some areas, and it couldn't have come at a worse time for cattle farmers as spring calving season is underway.
Right now, joining us again is Jeff Shaver. He's the president for the North Dakota Stockmen's Association. Jeff, thank you so much for talking to us.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Jeff, first question is, how much snow did you end up getting where you are?
You know, locally we had about 18 inches, but throughout the state, 12 to 30 inches sums up everybody that I've talked to across the state. It's been exhausting trying to keep these cattle dry and out of the wind. The snow was one thing, but that wind was absolutely horrific day and night for 3 days solid. It was tough.
Wow. Well, how many calves did you have, and how did they fare during the storm?
I'm sure we had over 60 calves in those 3 days, and, we tried to get them warmed up and back with their mothers, but it was a full-time job.
For the calves, did you get them all in? I mean, did you lose any calves?
We lost a few, and, I'm sure there's going to be some death loss after the snowbanks melt. You just don't know, and when it's storming and blowing that bad, you can see the cows, but you can't yet, and oftentimes some of those newborns get trampled, and you just don't get a chance to catch them.
Oh, that's so sad. Well, tell us what protective measures you took, and did they work well? Because you do the best you can, right? You can't do more than that.
Right. You play the cards you're dealt, and, we moved in the windbreak panels and got the cattle as much shelter as we possibly could. And I don't know, we went through probably 50, 60 bales of bedding just to get them a place to lay down. We knew it was going to get covered up, but it was a warm place to lay and get out of the wind. And we did everything we possibly could, but 3 days and 3 nights is tough.
Yeah, you're contending with that wind. Jeff, has the wind subsided at all? And are you expecting any more new additions to your farm this season?
The wind is backed off. It's breezy this morning, but at least you can see the neighbors' trees. And I don't know who's happier, the cows or us, but the wind has subsided, but they're talking 2 to 6 inches again coming on Easter Sunday. So I hope spring is right around the corner.
Yeah, we hope that for you too. Oh, you just think about those little calves.
Yeah, I mean, how do you keep them warm, Jeff? I mean, do you heat? What's the mechanism out there? How do you keep these calves warm? They're newborn calves. Temperatures are not going to get above freezing in your area, which meteorologically is remarkable to me, for days. How are you going to really keep them warm?
So the best thing is keep them out of the wind. So if they're slow at all at birth, we get them in, warm them up, get some colostrum into their stomachs, and get them back with the mother as soon as we can, get them dried off. And that's the whole secret is to be there when that calf is born and be able to see it being born and grab it, get it warmed up, get some colostrum into it, and get it back with the cow as quick as you can. That's where it just gets exhausting.
I understand. It must be just a harrowing type of situation. Jeff, right now, do you think you're over your most fearful time of this event? Is it getting a little better for you?
The storm is always one thing, but herd health afterwards, what's going to be the fallout? Is it going to be scours or pneumonia from the stress on these calves from 3 days and 3 nights? That's probably the utmost concern of these ranches right now is how do we keep this herd healthy in the days moving forward?
Well, Jeff, we wish you the best of luck. We can hear the wind and see the camera shaking there. All the best to you, and we're going to keep you in our thoughts and prayers. Thank you so much.